Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Daily Energy. I'm your host, Araya Eden. So today's energy is all about self-care. All right. So y'all know it's much needed time. Okay, it's much needed time because these braids about to turn into some dreads. For real, for real. So yeah, so today is the day for us to take care of ourselves. All right. This is another day that you don't want to make commitments. This video is not going to be long because I'm going to do just that and take care of myself. That's why it took me so long to come on. But because I couldn't just leave my friends hanging like that, I had to come on and say hi to you. Hey, y'all. but yeah, so some of the things that we can do today is we want to really reflect on what it is that we want, work on some of the things that we said that we wanted to work on. For some of us, that could be, doing some of the things that we've been doing all over the last few days, creating or, organizing, because that's a form of self-care too. But another form of self-care is really relaxing. Okay, relaxing. So this is a good day to rest and take a break if your mind allows you to do it. I find on days like today, I just can't sit down really. So I'm gonna just go keep on doing what I've been doing and finish cleaning and organizing, as tomorrow it's going to get really, really busy. So I'm going to say, ensure that, you use up as much energy tomorrow, between today and tomorrow, so that you'll be able to get some sleep. Okay. Tomorrow, because it might be, you might have a difficult time getting some rest. So if you don't get no rest, that means that basically you didn't use the energy wisely, and so you have to go back to the drawing board. So I'm going to take this day and I'm going to go ahead and redo these front locks, because the front is some braids. This back part is a wig. Yeah, I'm telling y'all all my secrets. But once you get on my level, you don't care about what nobody think about you. That's the beautiful thing about it, because you just yourself. You can be honest and open with people. But just because this back part is wig, that don't mean we still ain't got to do something about it, right? So we're going to go on and wash it up and clean it up and all this kind of stuff today, because, your girl's starting to look rough around the edges, but she's still beautiful. She's still beautiful. Girl, you look good. See, this is what you got to do today. You got to get in the mirror and you say, girl, you look good. You look good, boo. You look good. It's so good to see you, Araya. How I've missed you, girl. I missed my best friend. Yeah? You missed me too? I know. I can always count on you, Araya. You always show up for me, darling. Yes, you do. All right? So, yeah, spend time with yourself. All right? Some people may think you're cray-cray for talking to yourself, but this is the best day for you to do it. Okay? Talk to yourself. Give yourself all the love. Because if you don't say it to yourself, if you don't speak positive into your life, that means you don't really have the balance for when someone else is speaking the negative. You see? You catch it before they do it, right? They want to tell you all the stuff about yourself, but you say, no, baby. Because myself told me, myself told me that I was enough. Myself told me that I was capable. Myself told me that I was worthy. Myself told me that I was equipped. Myself told me all of that because myself told me that God told myself that, and myself believed what God told myself. And so I'm going to go off of what myself told me that God told myself. She on one today. But I had to just show up for y'all in a second, okay? For a second. I just had to come on here and tell you that I love you. I do. I love you, okay? But my love for you, it should not trump your love for yourself, okay? It should not trump your love for yourself. Okay? My love for myself. Your love for me should not trump my love for myself. That way, when you fall out of love with me, because we're like we're if people, it's like, man is like an if when it comes down to love, it's like, if you do this, then I will love you. You see? So y'all are bound to fall out of love for me. Many of y'all probably already have when y'all saw all this personality. You was like, I used to like her when she was quiet. Now we can't get her just to shut up. I used to like her before she got a little weird on us. But it's okay. It's okay. It's to be expected. But because I don't use you as a crutch. I do this because I want to. I don't do it because I got to. Well, I kind of do because it's part of my purpose. But other than that, I don't have to do it in the way that I'm doing it, So anywho, meanwhile, back at the ranch. But I do it because I love you. I really do. But I can't use you as a crutch and you can't use me as a crutch. You shouldn't. Because if I have these tendencies to go on hiatuses, baby, I have these tendencies to escape, to allow myself to heal. And when I go away, I want to make sure you have everything you need to stand on your own 2 feet. You see, that you may find balance. That's why I'm trying to teach you all the things that the divine is teaching me about balance. I'm learning with you. All right. How to balance life. All right. And when we come out of this thing, we're going to be some experts at it, huh? And we're going to be able to help somebody else. But today ain't about them, friend. Today it's about us, to do what we need to do for us. Yeah, for us. And I'm saying us because I'm being inclusive, but it's really about you, for you to do what you need to do for you, and for me to do what I need to do for me. And we don't care what nobody else got to say about it, do we? Nah, boo. We don't care about what nobody else got to say about what we got to do for us today, because whatever we got to do for us, we're going to do for us so that we can align with our goals and get what we need to get done. Ain't that the inspiration? Ain't that the motivation? Yeah, I said ain't. Because I wanted to say ain't. I had a friend in the military, and it was this whole big thing, right? Because, I'm from Texas, baby. I can be country, all right? And I lived in California. I could control it for a while, but I moved back to Texas, and this country came right back out. Like, suppress the country. No, it's coming out. But anyways, but I had, when I was in the service, it was me and Bridges. Hey, Bridges. He would say, I would say, ain't this and ain't that. And he would say, ain't a word. I said, ain't is a word. He said, ain't a word. I said, ain't is a word. Look it up in the dictionary. It's there. Ain't. So we had this big thing that day. And so, yeah. But anyways, meanwhile, back to the ranch. So do what you want to do, my friend, today, okay? But do what you need to do for you to relax, okay? Something else that you could do, put on your best dress, put on your makeup. I would say, for those of you who wear makeup, put on your best suit, okay? Put on your good smelling colognes. Put on your good smelling colognes and perfumes. When you walk in the room, take that light with you. So when them demons looking around, they end up looking your way, and poof, they gone. Poof, they gone. Because who done came in the building? The chosen done walked in and they walked out. They said, it's something about you. But have you noticed that? That when you enter a room as the chosen, like, people are just drawn to you and attracted to you. They just can't help it. I had a woman tell me one day, and she said, and because this was at a church though, but she said, I felt like I just needed to get to know you. It's something about you. I felt like I just needed to get to know you. And so we became close friends here. And I used to go over there. It's an elderly woman. I used to go over her house and I help her out from time to time. But anywho, meanwhile, back at the ranch. So Yeah, I needed to get to know her while she was trying to get to know me. You see, when I was growing up, I was always around my elders. You know, my mama, granny, and my mama's best friend, Aunt Gracie. You know, I would go with them when they was going garage selling. That's why I'm a little bit frugal and rough around the edge sometimes, because your girl can make some ends meet. Okay, I can make some ends meet. All right. I know how to take an old box TV and make it work. Okay, yeah, we can do all of that. We could get us some foil paper and some miracles, huh? Yeah, I know how to make some. I know how to make some sugar sandwiches too. I know how to make me some sugar bread in place of some in the place of some what in the place Timu. I know how to make some sugar bread in place of some cinnamon rolls. I, I know how to make some ketchup sandwiches in place of some tomato sandwiches. So, and even tomato sandwiches, y'all might not have had some of them tomato sandwiches, but my friend Heather hooked me up to some tomato sandwiches when we was younger, because you know we don't do that. We didn't do that back then, but them suckers was good. Okay, I don't know I was like, them tomatoes taste like meat in a sense. All right, but anywho, yeah, so I don't remember where I was going with that before I went on that tangent. But also reflection, meditation, journaling. Okay, we want to journal today as well. That could be helpful. Let me see. Make sure I'm giving y'all some of the meat and potatoes of today. Let me go ahead and read the energy, because y'all know I could be a little flighty when it comes down to this energy. And today is giving us all the energy. See, we start off really slow and then we pick up. Y'all see how I was like, oh Lord, but now it's starting to pick up again. The energy is out there, so there's going to be a lot of energy to harness. So use it wisely. Those who use this energy wisely are going to see good benefits, but the immature is not going to have a good time with this energy. They're going to be out here over the next 1 to 3 days seeking whom they may devour. Speaking of which, I didn't even do the predictions today because it's my day. I don't even want to worry about that. Okay. But the last time I did that, I might go ahead and look it up. I might tell you about it later, because last time I did that, I didn't know when something was coming to knock on my door. And I needed to know when something was going to come on, knock on my door. That's why, come and knock on my door. No. Don't come knock on my door. Okay. All right. So anyways, so relax and reflect, put on your best, do something nice for self, set goals, align with goals, get grounded, meditate, cleanse, practice gratitude. It'll be a good day to go to the spa. And remember, I was telling y'all yesterday that did all the cleaning, that, you know, when you check off your list, you put some money in a jar. I didn't put my money in my jar, but I put my piggy bank in the corner. I put my piggy bank in the corner because I do like the feng shui thing. And so I'm feng shui in my space, because, you know, I do believe that the chi energy, you see, this is all I'm talking about, energy, because we're working with chi energy. We're letting the chi energy flow, and we're you know, they say you want to learn how to work with the moon instead of against the moon. That's the lesson. Working with the moon instead of against the moon. Working with the energy instead of against the energy. Finding balance, because the moon manipulates, right? It has influence over us. It don't just influence us. It influences the water and how much the water the flowers are getting to grow. It does the same with us when it comes down to our emotions. Okay? So this day is going to help us balance creativity and structure. Okay, creativity and structure. This is the day that is going to say, that's why I said, you see, over the next, like the past few days, one day we were like creating, and then the next day we were getting organized. Well, this day says, okay, now that you've done that, now put these two together. All right, put these two together. And start to just create and organize yourself. It is a day for the physical body and the material, honestly. Yeah. And because it's the day for the material, it's also the day for policing and politics, as people are going to be out here doing some bad stuff with this energy. I'm just telling you, for the next 1 to 3 days, it's one of them times when I say be at your house at a decent hour. Make sure you go to speed limit today. You're likely going to see a couple of police officers, at least one today, okay? If you're out and about, you're going to see that police officer. You're going to be like, ooh, she was right. At least every time I say this, I already saw one today. And I live in the country. It's rare. Okay? I'm out here screaming and yelling at the dogs. And here he come down the street. All right? So, I mean, it typically works for me to know when I might see a popo. All right? And so, yeah, I was about to sing that popo gonna be knocking at, no, they ain't gonna be knocking nowhere over here. And they're not gonna be knocking nowhere over there. But the popo gonna be knocking on somebody's door today. It's not gonna be us. Yeah, they gonna be, because the people gonna be out here using this energy bad. They're not gonna be harnessing it wisely. For those who harness this energy wisely, it's gonna make them feel creative, influential. It's gonna make them feel themselves. Okay, it's gonna make them feel renewed. You see this energy? You see all this energy I got all of a sudden that came out of nowhere, when yesterday I looked like I was just so tired. And the day before that, I looked like I was just so tired. And today, all of a sudden, it's like, bam, this burst of energy just hit me in the face. It's like, ready, set, go. What's it gonna do with it, boo? All right, so, yeah. And so it brings this playfulness here. And see, the reason why I got all this energy, because I like to have fun. This is me doing what it is I really want to do, okay? Sometimes I just want to relax, relate, and release. Just let it go. And you cannot relieve until you release, okay? Just let it go, all right? Let it go. Let your problems go for just one day. If only, in the words of Luther, if only for one night. If only for one night. Just let your worries, your problems go just for today. Okay? And then we can address it tomorrow when it's time to take action. Okay? When it's time to get to work and do something about it. Right now, it's about us reflecting and seeing how can we use this to make that. How can we use this energy to to get what we want out of this? See? How can we use it? See, it's not a day to complain about it. Because one thing that you should know is that it's all going to work out for your good. It's all going to work out for your good. This is what I had to learn, and it took me a long time to learn this lesson. It's all going to work out for your good. You can't see what's going on right now, but just see what you've been promised and what I just told you. Okay, because I just basically promised it to you. That if you go far enough in life, baby, if you go far enough in life, this is going to turn into something useful down the line. All that heartbreak, all that heartache, all that pain that you've been going through, the suffering, the shame, the blame, the embarrassment, the loss of your job. Do you know that we lose the game? Sometimes we gotta lose to win again. You see? That's Fantasia. Yeah. Gotta lose to win again. Fantasia also said something along the lines about it was necessary. It was necessary. Yes. Because what I notice about this sister is that she's done went far enough in life to get what God has promised her. You see? And nobody got to tell you that God promised this to them. You can see it on them. I see it on her every time I look at her. You see? So, all right. Let's get out here and get what God has promised us tomorrow. But today, let's reflect and really take in this beautiful spirit that we hold. And I said that we hold because I hold a beautiful spirit. I have the greatest spirit of all times. Ain't no spirit that can match my spirit. Remember, I've told you we're going to talk ourselves up today. But for real, okay? And now you, same for you. See? But what it is, the reason why you've been feeling down, depressed, and all this anxiety is because something's got a hold of me lately. Oh, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good being alone? Yeah, it's taking control of me. Anyways, y'all know I be messing up the words to these songs. But he's been losing control because of love. All right? What's his name? I can't think of his name, but the boy can sing, okay? But you've been losing control because potentially out of love that caused you to get off balance, that's distracted you. You see? You got off balance. It distracted you. It threw you off. You see? And it caused you to lose control. It caused you to lose balance. Forget who you were. And sometimes that's not a bad thing. Losing your mind is a good thing, because when you lose your mind, you find the what? You find the mind of God. The best thing I ever did was lose my mind. It's like, wait a minute. They called me crazy. And if they gonna call me crazy anyways, you know what I say? They gonna call you crazy anyways. So girl, you know what you better do? You might as well go on and be crazy for the kingdom. If I'm going to be crazy, I'm going to be crazy on purpose. I'm going to be crazy enough to act and get something done. I'm going to be crazy enough to believe what God told me. I'm going to be crazy enough to get off this floor and keep going. I'm going to be crazy enough. You see? I'm going to be crazy enough to stand 10 toes down in the face of the devil and say, you can't have me. You won't never have me. And you want it, but you can't have it. You think you want it, but as soon as you get it, you're going to regret it, because I will tear some things down. I am here to divide the house, baby. Go on and try it. Yeah. Yeah. Tell that devil. Go on and try it. Try it, and you might not like it. You know, there was a kid show that was like, try it, and you might like it. Try it, and you might, no, try it, and you just might not like it. No, because right now, it's like, I'll let you think you got me. I'll let you think you win. Let you know I already won. I'm be sitting there watching you. Sleep on me if you want to. Sleep on me if you want to. Satan. Because I got something for you. Go on. Do what you do. I'm watching you. Yeah, you think you can handle me, huh? You can't handle this God inside of me. You cannot handle this God inside of me. I let you think it because I'm watching you and I'm learning your ways. I'm letting you throw all your weapons at me so that you don't have, to the point that you don't have nothing else to lose. You don't have nothing else to use, right? See, that's what happens. He's throwing everything at you, right? See, you got to take that stuff and I told you to throw it back, right? But throw it in a place where he can't reach it. But just don't keep it at your feet. No, don't keep it at your feet. All right, because you'll forget it's there and you'll trip over, and when you start trying to go forward and you fall and you don't know what happened. Okay, all right. So anywho, me while back at the ranch. So we going to war, all right. So you tell that devil. He can't have you. He might think he wants you, but he can't have you. He can't have you. The devil thought he had me. Oh, but the devil thought he had me. Oh, 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 but no, as soon as he creeped in, my father said, look, he thought I didn't see him, but I saw what he was doing. He started to throw them weapons one by one at a time. And when he saw that didn't work, he started throwing two at a time. And when the two didn't work, he started throwing three at me, then 4 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. But what he didn't understand was I was letting him throw them weapons because I knew the spirit that I held. And the more he threw at me, the less he had to use against me. The more he throws at you, the less he has to use against you. So go ahead today and take some time to reflect and then get up tomorrow and take your life back, okay? And stand 10 toes down up against the devil and say, you think you want this? You want this? You can't handle this. Okay? That's what you got to do. All right? If we're going to be crazy, we're going to be crazy on purpose. If we're going to be crazy, we're going to be crazy for the kingdom. We're going to let it go. We're not going to worry about what people think about us. We're just going to do what we got to do for the kingdom's sake. Okay? That's what we're doing today. Yeah. All right. So I hope this video motivated you and inspired you to be about your business. Your business. It's not a good day to take on commitments today. I told you that yesterday as well. It wasn't a good day for you to take on commitments yesterday either. All right. This day is about you. Rest. Rest your mind. Beautify yourself. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Do what you need to get what you need. Okay? All right. So when they ask you, remember yesterday we practiced, I know, right? Can I do this? No. And speaking of which, the next 3 days is, Mama, can I go? No. Daddy, can I? No. We're going to do this instead. Okay, because that's the energy in the world over the next few days. You see? Because people have all this energy and they start acting all crazy and stuff. And they don't be acting crazy for the kingdom. They be acting crazy because of them demons, all right? That's lurking about, seeking which saints they want to devour, not knowing that, no, they can't do that, okay? Okay, because they're going to run up on the right ones, all right? They're going to run up on the right ones, yeah, yeah, all right, yeah, yeah. Get crazy with it then. Go on, girl. Go on, boy. Yeah, yeah, they ain't ready. They ain't ready. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. You better tell them. All right. Well, I love y'all. And y'all take care of yourself and each other, okay? You get a heart. You get a heart. You get a heart. I'm holding my phone. Hearts go out. Hearts go out. Bye.